On my Facebook, there's a few folks arguing about land acknowledgements. I just wanted to welcome people to my page and remind them I have a background in geomatics. Land acknowledgements really do matter to me, that people understand them. When I see non Indigenous people mess them up, it upsets me. But because I do have that background in geomatics, when people ask, I will train them on them. I don't do it cheap anymore because, I mean, for one, I have a podcast that I give a lot of that free information for, but more in depth, obviously, it would take a lot more for me to do that. And dealing with the fact that people want to know land acknowledgement without doing any anti-racism training. So I get very hurtful type of questionings at times. So yeah, I charge a lot because it's sad. There are not that many Indigenous voices at the table to talk about these things, not after all the abuses that we've gone through. So I wish people would just be kind and come from a trauma-informed lens and understand that as Indigenous people, we're doing the best we can under amidst a genocide that Canadians seem to do backflips over to deny and forget, even though it's right in front of you. And then to diminish a voice of Palestinians in this moment of genocide it's unacceptable, and it shows the power dynamics too of how it's okay to squash Muslim voices. I mean, at the end of the day, I was sent a really horrible message. I did another video about why I wasn't welcome at the rallies on Wednesday or Saturday. So, I wish people would put their effort towards the silencing of Indigenous voices and uplifting Indigenous voices. So, for folks who try to dismiss the importance of a land acknowledgement, if you're a settler, I think you really need to step back because I don't think you understand the oppression dynamics of Indigenous people at all. And then nationally, we talk about all of these different reports that everyone forgets, but globally, we're all under the United Nations Declaration of Rights of Indigenous People, and Palestinians have the right to exist and have the right to governance of themselves. Israel is a made-up biblical reference that British imposed in that region, and the West continually to supports and only to perpetuate their need to have military operations in the Middle East. It's a horrible situation of imperialism, colonialism, and capitalism that the West has yet to make peace with themselves on. Anyway, they're okay watching the genocide of Indigenous people, so of course they're okay with watching the genocide of Palestinians, and it's not okay. Solidarity.